Hello everyone, this is Defense Politics Asia, and this is a quick update from the Southern Front. You probably know the very famous breakthrough at WD Bridge, and in the previous update I mentioned that the attack had failed, and then they are probably still holding up around the river area. So we have the latest information that this is from the Ukraine Ministry of Defense. This one is from last night, or their 8 p.m. Their 6 p.m. Report. So they say that in the South Bark direction, which is in the southern front, the enemy defend and mine the coast of Ingles River, so which is this river, in areas of possible action of Ukrainian troops. So the Russians are fighting counter battery struggle and carry out airstrike with the involvement of army aviation in the area of the settlement of Davydiv Bridge, which is here, Kherson region. Which means that if you read this correctly, that means the Ukrainian forces are no longer on this side of the river. They are all on this side because the Russians have to have defenses and entrenchment and mine the crossing along the river where they think the Ukrainians might cross again. So if you read this again, the enemy defends and mines the coast of the Ingles River in areas of the possible action of Ukrainian troops. So this actually corroborates the entire narrative from the pro-Russian sources that this entire offensive had failed. This is a Ministry of Defense of Ukraine statement. This is not from a pro-Russian statement. This is a pro-Ukraine statement, and this reflects the actual reality that the entire offense had failed. The furthest they have went is only Bruskinsky, and that's it. I saw a lot of hype and excitement on Twitter, from different analysts, and users. They they are so excited about the Ukrainian forces are pushing forward. They are taking Kostromka, and they're actually moving forward towards to Novakhovka. No, as per the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine, the Russians are able to reach the river and actually mine it. So this means that the entire Ukrainian force is actually pushed to the other side of this river from where they came. The only place that they might still hold is Davydiv Bridge. However, based on the previous information that we had, Davydiv Bridge might actually be under the Russian control because this was the second attempt that I have reported to break through here, which failed. And this report that the Russians deployed Air Force to support and airstrike Ukrainian units at Davydiv Bridge. This you can read it in two ways. One way is that the Ukrainians is holding Davydiv Bridge and they got attacked. Or the second attack towards Davydiv Bridge was intercepted by Russian Air Force, which is why there is this airstrike with the involvement of Russian Air Force in the area of the settlement of Davydiv Bridge. So that's another way you can read it. And I'll put this as a mix. You see, there's a mix of border to indicate the slight unclear situation at Davydiv Bridge, but I believe that the Russians should be in control, and because of the way we can read this might actually be Russian Air Force taking out the second Ukrainian attack. And we actually have a corroboration from the soldiers of the 35th Brigade. So 35th Brigade is one of the 3 units that was sent to do this massive offensive, and they made a public video. So this video is addressed to the public, asking the public to put pressure on Kiev to call off the attack. So they made a video message, and they claim that they are being thrown into this offensive as cannon folders, and they have already lost almost 100 people. Probably they are only talking about their own battalion, the 18th battalion, over the past 4 days, which is accurate because the battle, this offensive, has been conducted over the past 4 days. So in the direction of Bosho Atakovo, which is actually Velike Atakov, which is here. This is the one. So they previously built a pontoon crossing around here, and this is where they launched their offensive. So probably there is actually maybe 3 crossings, maybe there's or 4 crossings, where be one at Davidiv Brid, one at Bilohirka, another one at Drimfka, and one at this part. So anyway, the attack did not lead to success or territorial acquisition. So they are asking their command to withdraw the rest of the battalion, and they are accusing their immediate superiors of negligence and disregard for the life of their fighters. So this is what happened. Quite crazy, and this is also looking really bad because this trend of Ukrainian soldiers, especially from the territorial defenses or territorial armies, are rebelling against direct orders, and they are refusing to go on operations that they view is suicide mission. And this, they of course did not think it was a suicide mission until 4 days later, and until they realized that they were outgunned and outfought in this region. So this is the quick update from Davidiv Brid and the southern front. Hope this give you some kind of a clarification on what is actually happening. This is my interpretation of what's happening. Of course, a different mapper, a different analyst might tell you a different thing. So you can also listen to them and see who makes more sense, and you can actually make a kind of educated guess into what is actually the truth. But for DPA, for Defense Politics Asia, this is our position, and I'll see you in the next update.